Welcome back, and continuing our character blending exercise. As you see, we have four characters that are loaded here. The Mabel, the Daisy, which we used as the base, Felicity as an option, and Oreska. We talked about using Puppeteer as a means of blending, and you can add layers by going to the hamburger here and do add a layer. I've added a layer here that has some ears on it. You can actually just rename the layer to whatever you'd like to. It just so happens I haven't put up images for ears. So holding the Alt key, and you can center it, or you could right click and do center your view or zoom to fit. Okay, so moving the cursor around, you can adjust the ears to your liking. So we talked about affecting different body parts. You can do ears, eyes, nose, whatever you would like to, just to give you an idea of what's available. And say, for instance, you finally, found a character or something that you like. Let's say we're looking at along the Baby Yoda line, if we so desire, something along that line, and you like this character. As I had stated before, you could use the meta mix if you have it, or you could do it manually. For your meta mix, in my case, I've got here meta mix toolkit, and you're saving the shaping preset. Okay, and give it a name. Daisy 2. And in this list here, if I do this, this is going to save the entire preset of the character. I'm not exactly interested in the entire preset as you see here, so I'm going to uncheck that. And I'm actually interested in the actor itself and the head as it relates. And if you want to, you could go ahead and say, if you look for like morphs that are there, it's going to have the morph loader and those other morphs. So depends on what you've used. You don't necessarily need to save the morphs, but you could. There's no meta mix in this one, so no, I don't need that. And if you want to, you can also do post controls, just in case you want to play around with your character later on. And go ahead and accept. And there you go. Your Daisy 2 character now shows up in my shaping list. And you can apply other shapes that you've done in the past. Let's say we've got this shaping here. Drag and drop. Oops, come again. Drag and drop onto your character, and your character will, as you see, you can apply that shape to your existing character. And you can go off and save more. So there's endless amount of characters that you can create this way. So as far as saving manually is concerned, so you've got the shape of your character that you've generated. And if you want to add your shaping, you can either drag the character or simply click on, whatever folder you've decided. In my case, I have a shaping folder. I can click on the save preset here, and we're going to be saving a shaping preset, giving a name again, Daisy 3, and it would be pretty much the same thing. So if you noticed, doing the click at the bottom here manually is the same like using the shortcut that came with the meta mixer. And the same again, we're going to uncheck those and actor, and we want just the head. Don't necessarily need the morphs, but we could add those and pose controls if we want those. None of those actors were used anyway, and you accept. And Daisy 3 is added to the list. So again, we can go ahead, drag Daisy 2 back on just to get a different shape, or move it around in here somewhere. Let's do this, limits, give you a whole different look on the character, or you can drag your Daisy 3 back in. So you have your Daisy 3 loaded. Okay, again, any other questions, we're here for you.